It's magician Christopher Mardrosian. Thanks all for being in here this morning.
Appreciate you having me.
All right. So first off, how did you get interested in magic?
So I used to watch it with my grandfather, and I was always so fascinated by it. And he taught me the most simplest card trick in the world. It's literally pick a card, put it back on the deck, and you find it. And I always started doing that for people in school, and then all of a sudden, somebody else said, "Oh, I know how to do a trick. Let me show you." And then they taught me a trick, and then it just kind of evolved. And then at some point, I was just known as the guy in school who did magic,
The guy in school. Now you're a professional magician. You've been doing that for 4 years. You're going to show us a few tricks, so let's get right to the meat of it. Show us some of these tricks.
Well, this is going to be a little bit different for the first one, considering it's Halloween. I want to do something slightly on the spooky side, okay?
A fish hook?
That is an actual fish hook.
Oh, okay.
Attached to 4 pieces of string. Do you mind if we just stand up for a moment?
Oh, I think we can stand up.
Awesome. So, Chris, here's what's going to happen, okay?
Okay. You need me a little closer to you?
Perfect, actually. So, look, Chris, I have a fish hook here, and there's
Yes.
4 strings, as you can see, attached to it. Now, you're familiar with the game Russian roulette, right? You put the ball in the gun, you spin it.
Yeah.
This is a similar thing. This is like a game of chance. So, 3 of them are not attached. Only 1 is actually attached to the hook.
Okay.
So you're basically going to try to find out which one is attached by pulling them one by one. Process of elimination.
Yes.
Okay? Now, here's how it works. Once you grab a string, you commit to it, and then what you're going to do is you're going to grab it, and then you're going to yank it as hard as you can. You're not going to pull lightly. You're just going to yank it down as hard as you can.
Okay.
You got the rules?
I got the rules.
But before you do that, there's a kicker here.
No,
the hook's actually going to go in my mouth.
Oh, okay. That's like I'm really fishing.
Oh, yeah.
All right, pop it in there. All right, I'm going to give it a nice hard yank, right? Here we go. 1. Oh, geez, another one? Okay, here we go. Oh, okay, next one. How's that? This is like I'm fishing for bass. I like it. Okay, oh, geez, this is Russian roulette. We only got 2 left. Dun, 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 dun. Here we go. Oh, okay. Ouch. Well done. Well done. Nicely done.
Thank you.
You weren't even hooked. Oof. Okay, well, your dentist thanks me.
That
all
could
right?
have been way worse.
That's
that
right.
could have gotten way worse.
Okay, so now let's do one a little less, maybe.
A little less spooky, yeah.
Yeah,
a little less heart-throbbing.
Heart-throbbing, that's right. Let's get the cards out and see what you can do with that.
Well, how about this? This is going to be different from your typical card trick. I'm not going to have you pick a card.
Okay.
What I want you to do for me, Chris, is actually, I want you to just say to me number or picture. Do you want a number card or a picture
Number.
card? Number. Okay. So we're going to say ace through 10, ace being a 1. What number would you like to pick?
4.
A 4. Okay, so we have a 4. Now, just say red or black.
Black.
A black 4 we have. Okay. So now, last but not least, do you want clubs or spades?
I want clubs.
So you want the 4 of clubs.
That is correct.
All right. So here's what's going to happen. Now, do you want to change that card, or are you completely happy with your decision?
I am completely happy.
All right. So 4 of clubs. So here's what I want you to see. All right. So, Chris, if you guys can zoom in here so you guys can all see, you see all the cards are completely facing upward. Okay.
That's correct.
But towards the bottom, I actually had 1 card face down. Actually, can you do me a favor and pull that out, please?
Yes.
Turn it over.
Well, I'll be the 4 of clubs.
4 of clubs.
That is pretty impressive, Christopher. Okay, now if somebody wants to become a magician, what would you suggest for them?
Well, I mean, definitely starting off with YouTube is actually definitely a great place to start. So obviously type in like beginner magic tricks, and there's also certain websites you can go to that will actually, there's one called Penguin Magic, which is a site that I actually use to purchase a lot of my stuff. And then also, find a mentor. If you can just go online, find some magicians on Instagram and just message them and ask them, how they got started.
And quickly, is that where the best thing to find you, Instagram, or where's the best place to find you?
Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, all of them. It's all Die Hard Magic. It's all the same.
All right, Die Hard Magic and fishing tips, right? With that, that's good. All right, Christopher, thanks for coming in this morning.
Well,
really
thank you.
appreciate it. Those are some awesome tricks. I can't believe your mouth is still intact.